Not everyone can afford.
Is Olivia even a person? Is Olivia an emotion? Is she a place? We don't know.
Hey, I'm Olivia and you're watching Via Christina. So today's video is going to be a trying the Glossier It Girl look with drugstore products, because not everyone can afford Glossier type products. Not everyone has perfect skin. You know, they focus a lot on skincare and having perfect skin and thick eyebrows, and not everyone naturally looks like that. So today I'm going to try and make myself turn into a Glossier It Girl with what I have. So let's just get into it. The first thing that you want to use always is a moisturizer. Now, this is my daily moisturizer that I use. It has SPF in it because we are trying to block ourselves from the sun rays. There are none today. I am using my ring light because it is dark as something outside. I don't know, but it's very dark. It's rainy, it's sad, it's a sad day, but it's okay. We're making it a happy day. So first thing, I already applied this, but moisturizer, always, SPF, take care of your skin. Your skin might not be perfect, but you gotta take care of it. Next thing, I naturally have dry patches and oily patches of my skin. I would consider myself definitely to have combination skin, but because they focus on having a very natural looking complexion, I'm going in with a more moisturizing primer today, just so I can have that kind of inner glow come through, if you will. So this is the Maybelline Master Prime. This is literally a sample that I've had forever. I'm pretty sure I got it in like an Ipsy package or something a really long time ago, and I haven't ran out, and it's really good. So this is the Hydrate and Smooth Master Prime from Maybelline. So after you prime is the step where you are going to decide what you want to do. Now, Glossier focuses a lot on skin, and they have a very natural looking appearance when it comes to their skin. All the models that they use always have this perfect glass-like skin, and not everyone has that. So today I'm going to use a little bit of foundation and then mostly concealer in places that I feel like are trouble areas, like under my eyes, any blemishes and stuff. But I am going in with a very light layer of foundation just because personally I have a lot of redness that I like to cancel out, and just putting a very thin layer of foundation kind of evens out my skin tone. So a great foundation for this is the Fit Me. I use the matte and poreless just because I am oily, but they also have a dewy version. And this is great because it layers very well. So you put a very thin layer on your skin and blend it out, and it just evens everything out without being such a super full coverage. So I'm just gonna put a little bit on my sponge like this, and I'm gonna be using the Real Techniques sponge. So just by looking at me, you can see I do have a lot of redness in the center of my face and on my nose. So that is the main places I'm gonna be focusing this on. So as you can see, that kind of just put a very thin layer of coverage just to kind of cancel out the red tones of my skin, but it didn't necessarily conceal any of my problem areas. So that's what we're gonna do now. I'm gonna be taking the e.l.f. 16-Hour Camo Concealer. This is one of the best drugstore concealers you will ever use, I promise you. And a little bit goes a long way. So especially with a look like this, that you wanna have more natural looking skin, you don't wanna use too much of this. I'm gonna go in under my eyes and down the bridge of my nose. And you can see I have a little breakout happening right here, so I'm gonna go right here on my chin. And I'm gonna start with that, and then I'm going to go in with the second concealer and then this with a brush to kind of correct any more problem areas. So now I'm gonna go in with the Colourpop No Filter Concealer, and this is a shade lighter than my skin, and I'm just gonna highlight different areas of my face that I want to emphasize. So I'm gonna brighten right up in the corners of my eyes, highlight, center my forehead, Cupid's bow, and then go back on this chin area. And then I'm also going to take it on the sides of my face, just so I can kind of do a little bit of reverse contouring. Now I'm going to go back in with this e.l.f. 16-Hour Camo Concealer and this e.l.f. blending brush that I use to conceal, and I'm going to correct any other problem areas. Now, Glossier does focus a lot on having very natural skin, but I just want to correct any major things that are kind of jumping out to me. Like, this is very red, so I want to go and try and cover that up a little bit, but because they go for a very natural look, it does not have to be perfect. So what I do is I just take this brush, take a little bit of this concealer, and cover up these areas. So now that I've finished just like the base of the base, if you will, I'm gonna go in with some liquid blush. I feel like Glossier focuses a lot on liquid products just because it's easy to blend out, it's quick. That's kind of like their whole brand. They look very natural, and I think that's, I don't know, it's just easy. So I'm gonna go in with this Ulta Beauty brand liquid blush. It is their Stay Cheeky liquid blush in the shade Preppy Peach. So I just take a little bit on my finger and I apply it a little bit higher up on the cheeks. And then I just start blending it out. And I'll take whatever's left over on my fingers and I'll go and do kind of like the bridge of my nose a little bit. And then I'll take my sponge and go underneath and then blend it in. And this one is very luminous, which I feel like adds to like the very natural looking skin kind of feel. Now I'm gonna take a Colourpop highlighter. These are my favorite. This is in the shade Flexitarian. And just the way that their highlighters are formulated, if you've never used a Colourpop highlighter, they're very squishy. And I mean, super pigmented. So they're just great. And they apply very well over liquid products. They apply over powders as well, but I like doing it before I set my face. What's everyone doing? Let me know down in the comments below. For me, I launched my Etsy shop. These are some earrings that you can buy from me if you want. Check it out down below. Also, if you've been watching my Blush and Discuss videos, I have a playlist on this channel called Blush and Discuss where I talk about things and do my makeup. And in the last one, I was talking about how I wasn't ready to delete pictures of me and my ex-boyfriend, and I did that this weekend, and I'm very proud of myself. I just hope everyone is doing well. So Glossier is very much known for their kind of wash of color on the eyes, as well as almost like a glossy lid look. So if you'd like, you can definitely put this on your eyes, but I recently got the Animal Crossing and Colourpop eyeshadow in Balloon Pop, and that's what I've been wearing on my eyes, just nothing else, just that across my eyes, and it's super glittery and super pretty, so that's what I'm gonna use today. So this is what it looks like. Mine came a little bit broken, but you know, still usable. So I'm just gonna take a bit of my finger and put this on the eyes. So now that I've done that, like I said, I do have relatively oily skin, so if I just wore this without setting it, it would definitely get oily throughout the day. So I am gonna go in with a thin layer of translucent powder. I'm gonna be using the Colourpop No Filter powder, and no, this is not sponsored by Colourpop. I have 17 subscribers. But if Colourpop ever wanted to sponsor me, I love their products. They're cruelty-free. I don't know if they're vegan or not, but they are cruelty-free. They're so good. They're so good. I love Colourpop products. So now I'm just gonna take this e.l.f. Total Face brush and just dip into my translucent powder and just set under the eyes, forehead, down the nose, chin, jawline. Just kind of do a very light layer all over. And now last thing for the skin, since Glossier, like I said, is all about embracing your kind of natural skin, I'm gonna go in with a Colourpop freckle pen. I think freckles are so cute and I wish I had them. So if you have natural freckles and you don't want to cover them up, I feel like this is a good tutorial because it's very light, but I am gonna actually add some freckles just because I just think they're cute. And Colourpop freckle pen, it's like, I don't know, $5, $7. I'll insert it here. And also, this is kind of a life hack. I'm breaking out right here. You can just add some freckles and it'll look like your breakouts are freckles. It's great. Don't do what I just did. Okay, if you can see that, we're gonna ignore it. And I know what you're thinking, that doesn't look good. Just tap them in and they'll start to look a little bit more natural. I mean, they're never gonna look like perfectly natural because they're not natural, but they look kind of cute. I think they look cute, but that's a personal preference. So now, last thing I'm gonna do for my eyes is just go in with a little bit of eyeliner, because I know that sometimes they'll, on Glossier's website, they'll have a little flick of an eyeliner on their models. So I'm just gonna go in with the Maybelline Master Precise. It's just a liquid liner, felt tip liner, not a liquid liner at all. I'm just gonna add a little wing. So now for mascara. I'm sure everyone has their own favorite drugstore mascara. Now, I always use Benefit Roller Lash, which I don't consider drugstore, it's like $24. But there's this Essence waterproof one. It's the Lash Princess, and I use this on my lower lashes when I don't want my waterline to run, and it works great. It's just that it's waterproof, so I usually don't use it on a day-to-day basis because it's hard to get off. And then the Colourpop BFF mascara, I have this in shade Blue Your Mind. It's just a blue mascara, and I really like this formula. I would get it in black if I didn't already have a favorite mascara. Today I am going to use the Benefit Roller Lash, but I know that the Lash Paradise by L'Oreal is a great one that a lot of people like, and then these two are great options, but I'm just not going to use them today. So now eyebrows. Eyebrows are a really big thing for Glossier. They have their Boy Brow product, which is just a tinted brow gel. Couldn't think of the word. Personally, I use a clear brow gel every single day. I don't add anything to my eyebrows, but I know that if you don't have naturally fluffy brows and you really want to have that look, a like micro brow type product that has the three, I gotta look this up, but it has like the three little lines that looks like microblading when you fill in your brows and they add little hair-like strokes. That's a great one. I know Soap & Glory has a tinted brow gel that I used to use all the time, but I just think it's too harsh for my eyebrows now. So today I'm gonna be using a clear brow gel by e.l.f. It's just their clear brow and lash mascara. It's like $1. Maybe that's an exaggeration, but it's really cheap. And I just brush my eyebrows up. And then I go in with a spoolie. This is the e.l.f. Eyebrow Duo Brush. It has a angled brush on one side and a spoolie on the other. And I just brush them into place. Okay, and now last thing I'm gonna do is just apply a lip gloss. They're all about their clear lip glosses. So today I'm gonna be using this lip gloss by Colourpop. It's called Neat Freak, and it literally looks pink now. It's a clear gloss, but I used to just put it over pink lipsticks all the time, so it kind of stained. But it's just a clear gloss, and it has these little gold flakes in it, and it's really pretty. So last thing I'm gonna do is take this e.l.f. setting spray. It is the Matte Magic Mist and Set Spray, and I'm just gonna spray my whole face. I literally got one of those like fans at the drugstore, not at the drugstore, at the dollar store, and it's in my art supplies box, and I never whip it out, and I need to start doing that because I need to have a little $1 fan moment. Feel elegant for $1. That's what this video is about, right? Feeling elegant on a budget. Okay, I'm gonna go fix my hair and then I will be back. Okay guys, this is the final look. I hope you enjoyed watching me get this Glossier It Girl look with drugstore products, and I hope this helped you out. These are some of my go-to products if I just want a natural look. This is just a look perfect for any time, day, night, first date, whatever. I mean, I don't know how many first dates people are going on during COVID, but if you're somehow making it work, honestly get it. Do whatever you want. Lip glosses under masks, not great. But if, you know, you go somewhere, go to dinner, at the table, just apply your lip gloss, whatever you want to do. But yeah, just a reminder, these and other earrings that I make will be up on my Etsy. I'm gonna link that down below. Please subscribe if you're interested in watching my blush and discuss videos where I kind of talk about things and do my makeup, or if you just ever want to watch me do anything again, potentially makeup related, potentially not. I'm here, I make videos, I try to upload every single week, usually on Wednesdays or Thursdays. So yeah, subscribe if you'd like. Follow me on Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, whatever you like. And thank you guys so much for watching. Bye.